Willie D Live.
But you know what? That's a testament of your foresight also, though, because you know that if you typically take an agent or anybody who generally works with a specific genre of music, or like you typically would work with R&B artists, you work with blues artists, you work with jazz artists, you know, hip hop, brand new generation, years apart, and here you are working with, you know, one of the guys who is, you know, in his own right, starting to redefine, you know, what the game looks like, you know, what hip hop looks like, and you right there again. Robert T got his hands in the mix. Robert, Robert T keeps his pulse on the community, keeps his pulse on what's going on, always in the mix. Like you played basketball with Marvin Gaye, bro.
Yeah.
Like how cool is that?
Me and Ralph Cooper.
Yeah, Ralph Cooper. Shouts out to Ralph Cooper.
Oh, yeah, Ralph didn't believe me. You know, Ralph used to come by the office every day.
Yeah.
I said, Ralph, you want to play some ball? He said, man, I ain't got time, really. I said, I'm going over to University of Houston over there to the Y. I'm going to meet Marvin Gaye over there. We're going to play. I said, wherever we at around the country, we run into each other. I said, we always go somewhere and play basketball, one-on-one, me and him. He said, who? I said, Marvin Gaye. I said, he be here in a little while. I said, I said, you want to go? He said, yeah, I want to go. So Raph and I rode over to the Y together. Well, Marvin wasn't there when we got there. And I know he was uncomfortable with, you know, the situation because he knew me, but he didn't know me that well, you know. Marvin knew me real well, but Ralph, you know, we communicate, but we weren't what you would call buddy-buddy. Either hang out together, you understand me, like sometime you and I have done, you know. But he was a little, I could see a little doubt there, you know, Marvin Gaye coming to play basketball with Robert T.
Yeah.
So about 5 minutes after we got there, 5-10 minutes after we got there, Marvin drove up. And we played ball. I introduced him to Ralph. And we played ball like we normally do. James Brown, we used to do the same thing. Whenever we'd be on tour or something with the guys or wherever I go when they was on tour, we'd go and play basketball somewhere at the Y or some university or something, you know, that was accommodating. You know, everybody, when you tell them you got certain people coming in, but everybody want a piece of it, you know, everybody, you know, but what I used to do, I had a group of people that I dealt with around the country, and I kept it within those boundaries, you know, I always gave them first choice, you know, and that way, I was in on a lot of things. You take just like Albert Collins, when the president said he's gonna have the barbecue on the lawn. You remember that?
Yeah, when he was joking about, you talking about when he was joking about the first black president having a barbecue on the lawn?
No, I'm talking about Kennedy.
And what happened?
The barbecue that they had on the lawn of the White House. Remember he had the barbecue?
I missed that. That happened for real?
Yeah, I put the entertainment together. Albert Collins was on there.
Yeah, man. See, that's what I mean. You keep your hand, you like in the mix.
Yeah.
You stay in the mix. Right. See, everybody know a Robert T. Like somebody know. I ain't saying that they reached the stature of Robert T, but everybody know that guy that's always in the mix, got his hands in something and getting money. Getting to that money. Like you are really good at that. I bet you there ain't too many people that's been around you that ain't made money with you.
Well, I never booked a loser so far. I took Johnny Copeland from the matinee to Wall Street,
Mm-hmm.
I came and got here. Now this is going to blow your mind. Johnny Copeland, we go back 1963 when I met him. I was his agent. And as a matter of fact, I'm an agent through the American Federation of Musicians. 7210, that's my number.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to be friends. And we used to get out in his yard. This was back 1963. And that tune, Down on Bended Knee. We used to be out in the yard messing with that tune, he and I. Till we got it that we were basically satisfied with it. And he recorded it with a record, no name company, but it was Charlie Booth was the representative for us. And that's what got Johnny to rolling, Down on Bended Knees. And from that, we went to the Grammys. We won the Grammy in '85.
Yeah, when he put out that album. What's that album called?
Showdown.
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 Yeah, on Alligator Records.
Yeah, him and Albert Collins,
Yeah.
Robert Cray, and Johnny Copeland.
And you put that trio together.
Yeah.
You put that play together.
Well, Johnny was the key, and Albert was the key. And we got Robert to go, to get involved.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a portion of it. I had to, the last word on Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
But what I did, I met some boys in New York, youngsters, 2 white boys, about 22, 23 years old maybe, at the most. But they was out there in the middle of the mix with that entertainment, and they loved the blues. And I'm living in New York at the time, and I come to Houston. I said, Johnny, I got some boys that's real aggressive, and they love blues. I said, I'm going to hook you up with them. He said, okay, well, where they going? I said, they in New York. He said, well, how we gonna do it? I said, you going to New York? He said, move to New York? I said, yeah, you move to New York. He looked at me and said, oh, man. I took his clothes, put them in the car, and I said, you come to New York to get them. And he cussed me all the way to Atlanta.
So y'all drove to...
Yeah, I picked him up, put all the clothes in the car, and told him to come to New York to get them if you wasn't going.